Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
He uncorks one deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, it's not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Buckeyes with first and 10. The give from the gun. Try to snap it quickly.
After a successful...
He's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
That's a really nice run right there. One of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Now, how about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. To throw, it's Simpson. A little release to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers. Get to the
wants to throw on third. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle. Man, those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Unloads it left. Got his man. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens, the running back screen also a big part of what they like to do.
Long way to go. Got him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Really nice run there. Now, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but Man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish?
Breaks into the open. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
They try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The give to the tailback. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Not a chance. Missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And wings it incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's staying.
The offense has not been defined. If they're going to score more than half, they've got to make it at halftime.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Fires it down the seam. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Simpson. He lets it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Now the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical. They've been making plays. So now, which of these offenses can break the tie? It's not going to be easy, but for this offense now taking the ball here first in the second half, they've got to get something done.
Finally giving the defense some credit. How did that feel coming out of your mouth? Did it hurt? Like, did you not like to say that? It sounded painful.
I just threw up in my mouth.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Takes the easy completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. I mean, are you so worried about what could go wrong on 4th down that you're going to try to punt on 3rd down in case of, I don't know, a bad snap or something?
As a former quarterback, I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody at 50-yard running trying to take myself. So, listen, I go for that return. Have to be able to jump back on the ball.
To start for this
Really nice play call quarterback's throwing picks on his have to settle. The best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Hands it off. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. He's going to take off. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The give to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, looking to pass. Snares it outside, it's Rodgers. He goes out of bounds, he's a few yards short, and they'll have to turn the football over. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Miller. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got that running back, got him on the ground so fast.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Oh, the income is a flat. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. I'm not sure if he could have kicked it farther by using his knee, but it's not exactly the longest punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the weekend practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter. Going to the ground. Get on! He's all the way down to the 3. Any electric run has him set up.
What a big-time run for this offense. It's a physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
On the double.
Defense, defense, defense. No one is giving an inch, and the stats bear that out after 3. And this is just the way you want it. The game will be won or lost in the 4th quarter as we take a look at the stats through 3. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fire to the end zone.
Takes. This has been a defensive battle. Both offenses struggling mightily to execute anything, but they were able to put a nice little drive together. Their yards have been very difficult to come by. They found a way to get it done, and finally here in the 4th quarter, they're able to put some points on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be brought down. Rolls onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lewis. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
It's a nice job, too, the quarterback, after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. To the air, it's Simpson. Immediately fires to the middle. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Well, they execute the in route, and how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Good gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. There we go. When you're trying
Not the first run, the football with the lead. Thank you to to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. A shot toward the end zone. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Ohio State, 7. Alabama, 0.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, no mystery here. Third in California, late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. These guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Williams. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The Crimson check resort. Finds a spot in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Here comes the heat. And a nice pickup on the line, and gets down to avoid contact. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. Big